Big step up, kid. This next guy is a legit top 20 heavyweight. Now, people still think that you can't hang with the big guys. They think that you're just a blown-up middleweight. Well, I say, fuck them. People say that I'm just maybe a crazy old man. And if you think about it, maybe they're right. Maybe I am just a crazy old man. But you know something? It isn't what people think, Andre. In boxing, it's about what you know. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. And I know in my heart, you got what it takes. And I know in your heart, you know you got what it takes. When you come right down to it, all that matters is heart.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 80–90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And Andre Bishop now appears reluctant to throw that right hand. And now another left.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Johnson's defense is paying off now. And coming upon the halfway mark. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
He comes back with the left hand again. Good biting, snapping shot by Johnson. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. Bishop's able to land a nice clean left hand. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs.
Relax, you're okay.
Johnson's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
If Meldrick Johnson can see as easily as what we can see, then he knows Bishop is struggling just to land that left hand, and it's his only weapon.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Good job with another left hand. Good flush shot by Johnson. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take.
Jump on. Nice.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Oh, what a devastating hook by Andre Bishop.
Keep doing what you're doing. You got this.
There's another left hand from him. Johnson's buying himself some time. He was stunned earlier. Now another clinch.
And he's diffusing himself right now by doing that clinching. And his opponent is taking advantage.
Finish with the hook. In and
He
out,
returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Defense. More defense. Keep
And
moving.
he just holds on there. Halfway through round number 4. See, this is where Andre Bishop carries that speed from his middleweight days forward. Even though he's a heavyweight now, you can see how quickly he can deliver that hook. There's the hook by Andre Bishop. That was well scored. Bishop's left landing well. Well-placed hook there.
Good work. He's tired. He's tired.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Now he ties up there.
Guard up.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good flush shot upstairs. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
We showed you the video evidence earlier where we saw the replay of Andre Bishop injuring that right hand. The word we're getting ringside is that that injury dates back a bit, and it may be the cause of all his problems. They say he injured that right hand while he was in jail. And now another left. Johnson's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who is knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Well timed by Andre Bishop. He took a step back and landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
He comes back with the left hand again.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
That's a bitter hook by Andre Bishop. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. final 10 seconds. Hey, it's obvious that he's a one-handed fighter, but I'll tell you, Andre Bishop is having continued success just with that left. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top.
Back to the body.
Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Andre Bishop. Hooks to the head. Andre Bishop's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old-timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Good job with another left hand.
Move, move.
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook.
Double up your punching.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Accurate hook. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Scored well up top. Johnson's absorbing a hook. Johnson's tagged by that powerful hook. Turns over that hook upstairs. It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what? Work with him a little bit. Don't get careless, but work on things. Carry him a little bit. Get some rounds.
Nice block by Johnson. There's another left hand from him.
Hands up. Move.
Johnson's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Finish with the hook.
Solid hook. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. And now another left.
Watch the hook.
Just a dominating evening by Andre Bishop tonight. He is clearly up big on the scorecards. Trainer Gus Carisi has to know it. You can just see by the way he's dealing with him in between rounds.
He knows it, and he can go two ways with it. Get the rounds out, work on things, carry him a little bit, or go close the show.
You're close to him.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Johnson smashed by a hook. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Johnson's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, putting punches together, but you work on this on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
Johnson's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Solid left hand to the head. Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Bishop's left now getting into the mix. There's the hook. Solid hook upstairs. A quick, devastating hook by Andre Bishop. Johnson's tagged by a hook. Precision work with the left hand by Andre Bishop. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlanta.